Drop an emoji if you too cannot watch a film at the cinemas without a bucket of fresh popcorn. But have you ever wondered why is popcorn, of all the other snacks in the world, served at the cinema? Hey everyone, welcome back to Popcorn Pixels, talk time with me, Nidhi Sahani. Did you know that the delightful marriage between popcorn and the movies happened at a not so delightful time in history, the Great Depression in the early 1900s? Popcorn was a popular snack in America, sold at circuses, fairs, carnivals, and even on the street because it was cheaply available. You didn't even need any special skills or heavy-duty machines to make it, which is why it wasn't really perceived as a luxury snack to be served at the movie theaters, which in the early 1900s was primarily for the wealthy, literate audience who could read the subtitles in silent films. Also, theater owners didn't really like the idea of their fancy guests munching on a crunchy, crispy snack while watching films. They thought it was just too noisy. We definitely have different problems at the cinemas these days. Coming back to the Great Depression, every business around that time was trying to cope with the sinking economy. And like any other business, theater owners were trying everything to generate more revenue and expand their clientele. And with the release of talkies, or movies as we call them today, opened the theaters up for a more diverse crowd. Not only did it become more accessible, but also gave owners an opportunity to target people looking for cheap eats at the same time. What was the cheapest, least messy snack around that time that was also light and fluffy? Popcorn. Independent popcorn vendors initially sold popcorn outside the theaters. Then they slowly managed to move their stands inside the lobby. And eventually, cinemas built their own in-house snack bars with a variety of options. But popcorn still remains at the top of the food chain. Fun fact, it's believed that popcorn sales around the Great Depression in the 1930s was actually responsible for the survival of movie theaters. Now, I know what you're thinking. If it's been so cheaply available in the past, why is a bucket of popcorn so expensive at the movies? Almost every cinema today is equipped with their own kitchen, so there's no middlemen anymore. And there's a huge markup on buying unpopped kernels of popcorn and simply selling the finished, puffed up popcorn at the cinema. At this point, it's important to know that theaters don't really make much on ticket sales. So selling those snacks at the in-house bar, especially those overpriced popcorn, nachos, burgers, samosas, is the lifeblood of their business model. Also, there's some psychology behind those jacked up prices. By selling those pricey snacks, the whole experience becomes a little more luxurious and desirable. It's all perception.